And you can contribute all that to the top of the order with Gruber and DeLong, in the bottom of the order with Harshaw. The line drive through the glove of Donaldson. On the score is Meyer. Going to second is Swaim. And folks, we'll have to give an error on that play. That ball should have been caught by Donaldson. It was hit on the line, but still very catchable. And in the score, Meyer will make it a 10-1 ball game, as the News and Sun has struck for 5 runs in this inning. Now I think they're checking over Swaim at second. He's shaken up, and we'll have a pinch runner. We'll get his name. I think they said Bill Fuller. So we'll say Fuller in for Swaim. We'll get that in between innings for sure. And the batter's Roy Mars. He's fly to left and a fly to right center field. (10-1). Springfield News and Sun over Buckeye Oil in the championship round of this Class C tournament from Davie Moore Park. Mars pops it into shallow left field, going back in. Making the catch was Wall. He stumbled a bit. That's Dick Fuller in for Bill Swaim. That's just 2 outs. And the batter is Kenny Green. Lines it hard, but foul at third. Green has singled and has popped at third. He's the 9th man to bat in this inning for the News and Sun. And they've scored 5 times. Line caught by Wall at shortstop for the 3rd out. Green hit it hard, but right at Wall, and that is the inning. But a big one for the News and Sun. They score 5 runs on 5 hits and error, and they leave 1. And after 5 innings, it's the Springfield News and Sun 10 and Buckeye Oil 1. Well, Buckeye Oil has their work cut out for them. They trail by 9. We go to the top of the 6th. Keith Smith, Jerry Smith, and Scott Donaldson. They trail 10-1. Line drive left field, caught by Gray. Smith hit it hard, but right at Jim Gray, and there's 1 out. As Ray Perry has pitched a masterful game. He has not allowed back-to-back hits since the 2nd inning when the Buckeye Oil scored their 1 run. Jerry Smith has a line drive base hit into left field. On the substitutions, we have Dick Fuller. He will be catching, and Rodney Rayleigh will go to first base in place of Bill Swaim, who was shaken up. And the batter now is Scott Donaldson. He has walked and fly to left center. Here's a fly ball hit back into deep center field, way back, and caught and then dropped by DeLong. Going to third will be Jerry Smith. He'll be in there standing. A long fly ball. We'll have to give an error on DeLong out there. The ball was hit deep, but it appeared that he was going to make the catch and then dropped it. Donaldson had to hold it first. Here's a ground ball. Fine play by Ferris, but the throw to short is dropped by Meyer. A run scores, and everybody is safe. So now, News and Sun showing they're human. They've committed back-to-back errors here in the 6th. As Jerry Smith scores, on the 2nd is Donaldson. That ball, fine play by Jeff Ferris as he dove to his left to stop the ball. Then he pitched to Meyer, and Scott could not hold it at second base, and everyone's safe. And that will bring up Rick Tobin. He's batting his first time at bat. Came in for Von Arthur. He takes a strike. It's a fly ball in the right center field. There's DeLong. He'll make this catch. Going towards third is Donaldson. He'll be in there standing. And there's 2 outs. So Jim makes up for it, making the play there. And now Buckeye Oil with 2 outs have runners on first and third, and Kevin Sisler. The batteries flied out to right center both times, so DeLong has his number. Hits one in the left center field. Going out is Meyer. He'll make the catch, 2 in the inning. Buckeye Oil was able to get a run on 1 hit, 2 errors, and they leave 2. And after 5 1/2, it's the News and Sun 10 and Buckeye Oil 2. Bottom of the 6th inning for the News and Sun, it will be Vern Wilder. Or will it? I don't think we have a substitution here. Let's double check. Okay, it will be Rodney Rayleigh in the bat, and he hits a fly ball on the right. Bill Chris, the new player in for Buckeye Oil, will make the play. 1 out. So 1 new player flies out to another. And we have 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ray Perry, the batter. Nice play by Wall over to first, and they got him. Good play by Tom Wall to nip Ray Perry at first. There's 2 down. And Delvin Harshaw, the batter for the News and Sun. He's been the thorn in their side. However, now he will be batting with 2 outs. In the 3rd and in the 5th, he led off with base hits, and he has scored both times. And as we say earlier, he is the designated hitter, and he fits that definition to perfection so far in this game. Ground ball, base hit in the left. Harshaw does it again. Oh. Call him designated hitter supreme. He is 3 for 3, and here's Jim Gruber, and he is also 3 for 3, and he has scored 3 runs. They have really been a thorn in the side of Buckeye Oil. Takes the ball deep. There's 3 balls and no strikes to Gruber. And he'll take a strike. And now he has walked. So McGinnis has still been unable to retire Gruber or Harshaw. And 2 down. Here's Jim DeLong. He is 2 for 3. Hard shot to Wall. Had to wait for Drow to cover second, but gets there in time for the force. And that's the inning. No runs. A hit. They leave 2. And after 6 is News and Sun 10, Buckeye Oil 2. This is now or never for Buckeye Oil as we go to top of the 7th inning. They trail by 8. Substitution for the News and Sun. Fred Krupp will be behind the plate for Dick Fuller. And Tom Wall will lead it off. Grounded hard. Mars played deep at third. Long throw. Safe at first on a close play. A fine play. Roy down at third. And he ended at first, but not at Tom Wall. Drow. He is twice and has an RBI. Bonded Oil trails 10-2. They have to do it now or forget about it. There's a strike, 1-1. 2-1. McGinnis will be on deck. Grounded hard. Mars kicks it off his leg towards short, everybody's safe. That ball was hit hard. Roy could not get the glove down, kicked off his leg. And now he's stopping to check. I don't know if it went off the good leg or the bad one, as he has a heavy knee brace on his left leg. However, there's 2 on now, and Mike McGinnis. He takes a strike. Here's a ground ball. Mars at third. This might be 2. Over to first, and it's by Rayleigh at first and skips past the fence, and that will give the batter McGinnis to second, and Drow, or make that Wall should score. No, Wall was forced at third when Mars stepped on third. Drow gets third on the overthrow. And McGinnis gets second. So it's a fielder's choice and an error. There's 1 out. And we have a pinch runner. Mike McGee will be in for Mike McGinnis. And the batter is Dave Stump. He is grounded the short fly to center, right to left center, and slide to left. They need him now. Hits a ground ball to second. There's Ferris. The throw to first is by Rayleigh. 2 runs will score, and it's 10-4. Ferris made the play, but his throw pulled Rayleigh and got by, and that scores Wall and McGee, and it's now 10-4. So the News and Sun showing signs of some flaw here in the 7th inning. And here's Keith Smith. He is singled, grounded to short, and is fly to left. Takes a strike. If he could get on it, could get interesting. Here's a fly ball back in the right field. There's Green. He'll make the catch, tagging and going to third. Will be Stump. So now, Buckeye Oil down to their final out, and Jerry Smith, he's 2 for 3, and he has scored a run. Takes a strike. Last toe for Buckeye Oil. They trail by 6. I'll tell you what, that 5-run 5th inning for the News and Sun was big. Line drive, base hit in the left. Makes it 10-5. And that's what I mean by that 5-run 5th for the News and Sun was so big, because had they not scored that inning, this game would be tied. But Smith is on at first. Here's Donaldson. His walk fly to left center, and was on an error, safe at second on an error on the right center fielder, Jim DeLong, his last time up. Hit a deep fly ball. It appeared DeLong was going to make the catch, had it for a second, and then dropped it. Fly ball hit back in the deep left center field. Going back is Gruber. He'll make the catch against the fence to end the game. Oh, Donaldson gave it a ride, but Gruber hung right with it all the way to the fence, his back against the fence when he made the catch to end the game. The final score, the News and Sun 10, Buckeye Oil 5, as the Springfield News and Sun will win this ASA Class C tournament from Davie Moore Park. We'll be back with the totals in a moment. Once again, your final score, the Springfield News and Sun 10 and Buckeye Oil 5. We'll give the totals. For the News and Sun, they had 10 runs, 16 hits, 4 errors, and they left 7. For Buckeye Oil, they had 5 runs on 9 hits. They committed 1 error, and they also stranded 7 men. Hitting stars of this game for News and Sun, it was a total team effort, but basically 4 men did the job on Buckeye Oil. Jim Gruber, the leadoff man, was 3 for 3, a walk. He scored 3 runs. Delvin Harshaw, their designated hitter, and he was their 11th batter. He was 3 for 3. He scored 2 runs. And then it was the big men, Jim Gray, the left fielder. He was 3 for 3 with 4 RBIs, and he also scored 2 runs. And Jeff Ferris, the second baseman, was 2 for 2 with 4 RBIs and a sacrifice fly. And they did the job. As I said, they had 16 hits. And those men accounted for 11 of the 16 hits. And the Springfield News and Sun, they will take home the first place trophy in this ASA Class C tournament from Davie Moore Park. Once again, the final score, Springfield News and Sun 10, Buckeye Oil 5. I'm Leonard Newby. Glad you could be along, and we hope that we'll see you during football season as we will be covering high school football from around the area. For my cameraman Bob Nerum, I'm Leonard Newby, and this has been TCN3 Sports.